Alright. This is so brutal. This is how I lost, actually, since I actually got another account before pre-market. This is how I lost. How much is that? 20, is that 20, $2,850 on my evals. Alright, so coming into the day, I was bearish because we were sitting inside this fat 4 hour gap. We swept out the previous 4 hour candle high. Um, I wanted to see that act as like a range, and we ended up distributing down to there to this internal low. My main target was this internal low or this final low. It just seemed like it made sense for my drawn liquidity, but I guess we didn't want to get that far. And yeah, none of them really took it out. Like we didn't really have any sort of SMT because we took out every. I mean, I guess we had a SM. No, we didn't have an SMT anywhere. So I still think price gets down all the way to here. But yeah, that's my high time frame bias. So I was bearish, and considering that this is the 4 hour like pre market, I was looking at this trade like to take a short here down to this low, and it ended up playing out. But obviously, I didn't take it because you could see I'm down $940, which is perfectly fine. Um, so then yeah, price just distributes lower, and then creates some P to raise, creates this 5 minute P to rate, and then this 5 minute P to rate. I was originally looking for shorts to continue lower, never got that. Then we created this P to rate. I'm actually gonna hold up. I'm gonna get rid of this so I can show you really quick what I was looking at. So I saw price come into this gap, and where I went wrong here is I didn't wait for a range to form because I mean it's different because when you're in the macro you don't necessarily have to wait for the range to form. And also I waited for 10 a.m. to what is it called, open. But to be honest, I was kind of trading in sideways price action, and it was very inefficient, and I should have been able to identify this and not force a trade. Like there was really nothing clean here. So like this is my fault. I was expecting price to just like distribute to these lower targets a lot easier, which we just put in this internal SMT. We might start to do that right now. But I was expecting price to just distribute to these internal targets a lot like more efficiently. So the line time frame with the 5 minutes, the 30 second. So I just kept waiting for all these internal manipulations, and then we got a change right here. And as soon as I'll literally just show the thing. As soon as I entered this change, off this change, targeting this low, stopped down on one candle. I was like, all right, let me reevaluate. So then got rid of all this, this, and then so then I was like, all right, so we just created a 15-minute P to rate. Looks like we're just kind of like shuffling our way up to there. And then again, we swept out the 15-minute range high and put in a internal SMT at the high. And then I was just waiting for the change. Again, it traded inefficiently, but not. I don't think it's as inefficient as this because we tapped the 15-minute PD array. We inverse this highest time frame gap within two candles, and then now that I'm looking at it, like it's taking. That's probably something that's like the key takeaway I could take from today. It's like if it takes like a certain amount of candles to actually get the change, then I probably shouldn't be taking it because it's like a clear telltale sign of just inefficient PA. Because like you could see like in both trades, it's taking forever. Like ideally, it would have tapped this 15-minute gap, and within like 3 to 4 candles or 2 to 4 candles, maybe even one. You can have one candle up and one candle down, just a clear, just like bearish displacement. But like you could see, we tapped into this gap, and then 1, 2, we inversed the gap, which was really good, honestly. You want to see that when you have some sort of manipulation leg. You want to inverse the gaps, but then look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just accumulating, just literally just doing a whole lot of nothing. And so then we got this change, and then I didn't place my stop at the at one second. Even if I had my original stop, I would have been stopped out. If I would have put it here, it's like whatever. But the reason I didn't is because it was just like shit R, like. And the thing is since I took that previous loss, I wanted to just like have better R, so I can like potentially, because I don't like, it's not that I'm like caring about the P&L. It's more like just the actual system that I want to follow. And whenever you take an L, you want to at least trade like a 2R, so that if you trade half your risk position, you can make it back and potentially some more, right? Because that would just, I mean, I don't know. That's just the way I set it up. But so then I went to like the 30-second, and I saw this gap. I saw us form this gap, sweep this internal high, attempt this gap, and then start coming lower. So I'm like, all right, I don't want price to come any higher than this gap. And so like it's not 1 to 2, but it is a lot better than like a, well, like a terrible R. Terrible R. We ended up re-manipulating me, which I think this is the last manipulation leg, because we just put in this 1 minute internal bearish SMT right here. I mean, I don't know, like, this is the same as yesterday, to be honest. Like, not as bad as yesterday, but same as yesterday. Like, just like, I identified yesterday's price action, and I saw that it was just not moving efficiently. And this morning I came into the market, and I'm like, all right, like look how beautiful this looks, honestly, right? Sweep of previous 4-hour candles high, okay, with ES, okay, with ES, this high right here. Oh no, where's the manipulation? Well, we had this high get swept on ES, and NQ doesn't get it swept. And then you could see that we just displace immediately, right? We displace immediately through this down series of up close candles, and we create our change of state. We create a 15-minute gap, tap into it perfectly, boom, displace. Create another 15-minute gap, tap into it perfectly, boom, displace. And then market open. Just wanted to put in one more manipulation leg for anyone who took shorts, and we displaced towards the drawn liquidity. And then now we're just like, and then after that, like literally after, as soon as that price action ended, the 9:30, as soon as 9:34 like opened, it just moved sideways, came down, and then we just generated liquidity, and it just kind of moved sideways, and I just got caught in this, and that is 100% my fault, because I just need to be able to identify that price is not moving efficiently. We're not drawing towards anything right now. We're obviously accumulating for potentially this being the last manipulation move up to distribute lower. But yeah, that's kind of what I got out of this. So this loss is perfectly fine. It's just a price I have to pay for future rewards that I would be gifted. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, I mean, I still see price coming all the way down here. I mean, we're respecting this range. We came out and swept up the range high again. I see this range low getting hit, this low getting hit. I mean, there's no reason that we don't take out this low, because this is like a basic a market maker sell model. Like we had, boom, this we just keep going up, respecting bullish beta race, and now we disrespected bearish beta race, and we made this external low, and we have this internal gap that we retrace to, and we should be pushing towards this internal low, potentially making this 4-hour P, right, to come back to retrace to and take this low, and then potentially take these lows. I don't know if we come all the way down here, but right now we're just extremely bearish. Like, despite that we're at all-time highs, like, you have to just look at what PA is giving you. Like, where's order flow at? Because we could be at all-time highs, but if we have PD rays like this 4-hour gap that are like just making it so there's no reason to long inside of this, then you just have to keep shorting as of right now. But I failed to identify the sideways price action. As you can see, like, we had like what, from this high, this low, a 71 point range, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I made the decision to trade it and I got cooked, but that's really it. Hope y'all enjoy this. I appreciate it. Peace.